Well, I've been procrastinating about doing another video for a while now, so I thought I would start this off. Welcome to another video of why I still love, and this time it is Doom and Doom 2. Not the later Doom, so there'll be no Doom 64, no Doom 3, no Doom 2016, and no Doom Eternal. I'll probably do a video of them years down the line from this, because I want to talk specifically about the original releases. Doom, Doom 2, and all the jiggly pokery surrounding it. Even some of the, I'll include some of the more modern level packs, or megawads as they're called these days. A megawad is a level pack to me because I'm old, so I'll talk about some of them as well, and we'll get going right this second, right here, right now. So in this video I will be sharing my love of Doom. If it wasn't already apparent, that is. Of course it is, you fool! And I'll go through from my earliest memories to what I think of the game today, that being February 2020. Hopefully I'll have the video out by the end of the bloody month, but I'm not getting today because it would already date it, and I don't think I'll get it out tonight because it's already 25 past 10 at night, and I really haven't done all that much. Anyway, so the first time I ever experienced Doom was on my uncle's PC. I must have been about 12 or 13 at the time. You're talking 94, 95, give or take. Not 100% sure. But even before that, I'd played Wolfenstein 3D on my granddad's Amstrad. Must have been about 10 when I played that. No, that was a good. I loved that game as well. I know it's the game that comes before all these ones, but didn't have quite the same impact as Doom. You know, didn't have that same punch in the face that Doom had, and it didn't have the lasting power either. Well, not for me anyway. I'm not playing Wolfenstein 3D. I'm playing Doom. So I remember playing Doom 2 on this personal computer, and I just, oh man, I was like, this is brilliant. I was like, oh dad, can we get a PC so I can play Doom? And like that, steady on son, we're not made of money, you know. It's my arse that's lined with diamonds, no my wallet. In other words, no you can't. But no, the end of the journey, thank fuck, because it was not long after released on the Sega 32X. Oh jeez, oh man, that was my first real gameplay experience in the home with Doom, was in the 32X. Man, I loved that, right? Brilliant sound, great graphics for the time. Oof, I never played anything like it. I mean, on a console, that is. I mean, obviously I played it in PC, and it's nowhere near as good as its PC counterpart, and everybody was saying, oh, the Atari Jaguar version is a far superior version of the game. It's got every level in Doom, you know. I was like, aye, cool, but it's not got any fucking music, does it? I mean, who the fuck plays Doom with no music? And what was even more surprising was the fact that it was id Software that ported it to the Jaguar, and there was no music. Could you imagine playing Doom now with absolutely no music? No. I mean, no. Alright, you could put your own tunes in your wee Walkman or whatever you had at the time, but it's not got the same. No, it's weird. Doom with no music. That's like Doom with no blood or chainsaw, you know what I mean? Fuck that. So, quite annoyingly, and to no one's surprise, a month after receiving my 32X broke. It broke hard. So we decided to return it. 1 month after getting it. We bit of toing and froing with the management of the shop, because you know, some of these people can be right pricks. So we did get it taken back, and then they were like, well, have you not got a Mega Drive? Because I knew some of these people, I talked to them before. Like, have you not got a Mega Drive? I was like, aye, how? And he's like, well, if you trade that in all your games, you'll get a PS1 for nothing, along with a copy of Doom. And I was like, there's Doom in the PS1? Aye, cool, groovy. So trundled down with my fucking Mega Drive and my broken 32X, get my refund, which was full price. It was like 150 quid. I must have got something similar for the Mega Drive and all the games, because I know the PS1 released about £300, and the game was about £40. So I don't know if my mum or dad added into it. I was a wee guy at the time, and I wasn't getting a fuck. I was getting a PS1 with DooM and a demo disc. Alright, this was like a second Christmas. This is exactly what this was a second Christmas. And I couldn't believe it. I would go up the road and battered it on, and I didn't even have a TV in my own bedroom at this point, so this was really weird. So I was playing it in the front room, kicking fuck out of demons, and then I eventually did get a TV. But I didn't notice at the time, or I didn't appreciate at the time, that they'd changed the soundtrack, they'd upgraded the graphics, and they'd removed some of the duff levels, of which there are a few more so in Doom 2 than the original Doom. But we'll get to the duff levels, okay? This is just memory lane stuff here. I enjoy reminiscing with myself. It's very cathartic. Getting all nostalgic, and then you don't move on for your future because you're too busy sitting thinking about the past. Don't dwell on the nostalgia too much, especially when you get new versions of this game, right? So, played my PS1, get it in the bedroom, get my own TV, brilliant. Years to come, I'll sit and listen to my tunes, my CD copy of Now 30 fucking whatever. You listen to some absolute shite that I would never even dream of listening to now. Okay, I'm lying, but that would be many not just a Saturday night, but every fucking night really. I didn't go out much when I was younger, and I don't go out much now because, well, we're in a pandemic and it's COVID-19, so it's all fucked. And I'm just kind of doing what I did back when I was a teenager, sitting in the house playing Doom endlessly. Now I love the Ultimate Doom, which is what you'll get now, which is the 3 original campaigns plus the Thy Flesh Consumed, which I fucking hate because it's so hard. Fuck off. I hate it. Okay, there we go. Just being honest. Can I get by the second level on Ultra Violence? I could barely get by the 3rd level on fucking Hurt Me Plenty. I can just get to fuck. Right, that's good. Now we've cleared that up, we'll move on to a wee bit about Doom 2. Well, Doom 2 came a year after Doom, so it doesn't really feel like a sequel. It feels more like a level pack with a couple of extra monsters and one extra weapon. That being the double barrel shotgun. Boomstick, baby.
Alright, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick! It's a 12-gauge double-barreled Remington. S-Mart's top of the line. Shop smart. Shop S-Mart. You got that?
And that's probably one of the best weapons in the game, but it guzzles your ammo like nobody's business. As for the new monsters, there was quite a few more of them. There was the Hell Knight, which was a weaker version of the Baron. They've got the Chain Gunner, you've got your Revenant, your Mancubus, your Archvile. I hate that bastard, you know. Luckily enough, the Archvile wasn't included in the PS1 version, so that was a lovely surprise. It was a lovely surprise when I bought it and played it, you know, on, I think it was Xbox Live for the 360. I don't know how many versions of Doom there are. There are probably 8 million. And you get the one for this even came out in the SNES. Now, come on. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Oh, the SNES version had better music and it had all the levels. I pity it was like the most unfun, unsatisfying heap of donkey shit to play. Because I think a lot of the animations for the monster deaths were removed. Kind of how it felt. It just sort of it's like they inflated at a fucking speed that you wouldn't believe. It was just shite. I hate the SNES version. Shite. Fuck off. Get lost. Rather play the 3DO version. At least it had a fucking rocking soundtrack. And it was made in like a 6-week period. Fuck the SNES version. You know, it's like waking up after a night out and you're home and you've got a half-eaten cold cheeseburger on the fucking bedside table and you've got a beer. And the SNES version doesn't taste like that stale fucking room temperature piss. Anyway, back to Doom 2, right? So Doom 2 is not my favourite. I prefer the Ultimate Doom for many reasons, mostly because the level design in the later levels of Doom 2 is crap. Like Downtown, the infamous downtown that has arrows pointing, telling you which way to fucking go. You get a level called Tricks and Traps, which I can't stick. You get Dead Simple, which is just a fucking square full of monsters. Aye, that's great fun, isn't it? Fucking hell, man, it's shite. Then you've got like Condo was okay. Icon of Sin was just fucking terrible. I don't know what the hell. I just wish there wasn't a boss fight at the end of Doom 2. It's just such a pain in the arse to shoot. You need to go up in this fucking plinth that moves up and down the wee platform, and you got to shoot this fucking. Well, it's a ram's head with its fucking forehead split open. Why the fuck is forehead split open? I don't get it. But you need to time it and you need to shoot it perfectly to blow the foot. It's fucking crap. Chasm's another shiter. When you're fucking eking around fucking tiny wee platforms and tiny wee fucking shells and you're like, fuck this. Garbage. So you can go ahead and skip those fuckers. What I like about the new Bethesda id Software release of Doom is you can have level selects now. I don't think that was there at the start, but it's there now. And you've got these level packs, WODs, whatever you want to call them. And there's quite a few now. There's what essentially is Final Doom with the Plutonia experiment and TNT, so they're there. And these are all free, by the way. Obviously you don't get any achievements, but who cares? When you get free level packs, fucking download them and play them. One of the best ones that I've played recently is I was about to say Final Doom. There's Doom 0, and it actually turns out to be a prequel to Doom 2016, which is pretty cool. Spoiler. Not that anyone's really going to fucking notice, but there's other ones that are out in the PC that I hope come to the console soon as well. I wonder if Brutal Doom will ever come to the table, but you know, it might not. You never know. This is just the versatility of this game. I mean, they've used the Doom engine in many games through the years. Take your pick, basically. Plus, people still modding it furiously. People still playing it furiously, like myself. Play Doom, at least once a month, maybe every couple of weeks. Fire it on and run through a chapter or two, just to unwind after work. And you're cutting about, double shotgun barreling these pricks. It's the only thing about playing the Ultimate Doom, that's no there, but that's, it's not the biggest of big deals. I can live without it. Like I say, it gets through your ammo really quickly. So, but I don't really notice it too much when I'm not playing Doom 2. But then when you get Doom 2, you're like, oh, this fucking gun. Brilliant, isn't it? It's a fucking smasher. It's a smasher, alright. Fucking smashing their teeth right out the back of their heads. I think that's about it, aye. There's other mods. There's one particular one that I like on the consoles, which is called Wrecker, and it is a total conversion. It's like fantasy. So you're cutting about with a bow and arrow, and you get the berserk mode's like just a pair of fists with like gauntlets, chainmail, all that shit. Redesigned all the monsters. It's as hard as shit, but it's very, very good. And like I say, it's for free. There's several of these. I think there's about 8 of these packs. I think. Doesn't matter. Download them. You don't like them, you can get rid of them. It's not going to cost you anything apart from a wee bit of bandwidth and a wee bit of your time, no? Well, thank you for coming to my ramblings about Doom. I do love it. I will always love it. It's my top game of all time ever. I'm not going to really shower you with any great knowledge here. I just wanted to gush about my favourite game for however long I can, be bothered talking, which is now up. So thanks for joining me in this wee journey down memory lane and into the future beyond. Like and subscribe if you can be bothered doing that as well. I'd really appreciate that, actually. And I'll see you in the next video. Adios.